All right. Ready. All right. So I just got off a phone call with my mom, did a Zoom for her team. And wow, Mom, you did an awesome job. So my mom, if you guys did not know this, she was in direct marketing before. She was with Arbonne. And in Arbonne, they did not have auto ship deliveries, and you did not have that volume that consistently came in every single month. So praise the Lord, we have that, because I could not imagine doing as many parties as she did. I mean, she would do like 5 and 6 parties a week, okay, just to get that volume up. So she is doing this whole thing with her team, and I don't want to totally take you off, Mom, and catch you off guard, but just give us a snippet of what you're doing, because I think this could really benefit a lot of people if you guys want to do this with your team. Is that cool?
Okay. Yeah. The reason it came up is that at Arbonne, and I know we did this, and I don't know why I really didn't push it ahead of time, and Lisa Gettner is the one that really brought it to my mind because we did Arbonne together, is we had parties from parties, and we did tons of that, you all. I never left a party with having 2 or 3 parties booked. I had parties booked all the time, booked. Now we're not trying to become a party company. That's not what we're asking. But what I am challenging my team to do is to have get 2 to 4 parties booked, not Facebook Live, you guys. We're talking not real parties, but face-to-face parties. And you book those, okay? You get those booked and you send out 20 messages and ask people what you're doing. If 20 won't do it, send 20 more. Just keep going till you get 2 to 4 parties booked, okay? Then the way you do your parties is the Wendy Hatton. It's less than 45 minutes, you all. You show the product, you show pictures, and everybody's ordering. And here's the key. When everybody's sitting around and they want to order a lot of the products and they don't have the money to order the products, this is what you say to them. Wow, you guys, I know you probably want to order a lot of these products. Now, the first thing I entice them with is always becoming a brand partner, but that don't always work. I said, if you guys want to order quite a few products here, I'll tell you what I have. I have this special going. This is how it works. You order a product tonight. You get people together just like such and such did. Very, very simple. We're sitting around in a small group here, and I will give you a product of your choice, whatever you want. So you don't screw up your sales from the party you're at, but then they will book a party off that. And trust me, you guys, they book parties off that when you tell them that. Say, you order a product, I'll give you a product free. You have to get 3 to 5 people together. They get 3 to 5 people together. And then what I do in the parties is this. If they get $300 in sales, they get $60 worth of free product. So they could get $60 more. How I came up with that is 20% of 300, which you get in commission, is $60. So I'm giving them that away, but I'm going to get more in the end, okay? Because the more your volume goes up, you can get 5% more, 10% more, and 15% more. So you can get more commission. Then if they get $500 in sales, they get $100 in product. So a person could really walk away from having a party with a free product, say it's the firm, they could get $60 in sales and another 100. You've got to entice people, but you've got to book from parties. That's the key. You don't walk out of that party with having a couple parties in your back pocket that you're going to have in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And it works, you guys. I remember Lisa Gettner called me one time and she told me, I got 8 parties tonight. I got 8 parties booked. And we were screaming, but we booked parties from parties all the time.
Well, and it's just going to broaden our connections, our BPs, our PCs. I mean, Mom literally met all of her customers and brand partners from parties because people had parties. They saw how easy it was. It's not going to be a big deal. It's honestly the Wendy Hatton style. It's just laminate some photos, talk about what these photos do, because photos sell. You don't show a video, you don't do anything crazy, and you entice them with the free product that we get. So Nerium doesn't do a incentive for hostess yet, but everybody does do this, and there's a ton of companies that do, and that people want free products. So start with those people that did not have the money for product
Right.
last month or the month before or anytime, and say, hey, I have a new, we have a new program. You could even just say, we have a new program. You get free product if you have 3 to 5 people together.
Right.
And just try to get these parties going, so then you can book parties from parties and you can meet all new people. And honestly, when people see that they can make it some side income just by doing a little bit, you're going to meet people that you never even knew, and they're going to be on your team from these parties. So I loved it, Mom. It was really, really great.
Thanks.
And she's
that is the challenge, is the number of contacts that they get. I'm giving extra prizes to the team on the number of parties, but also the number of contacts. You guys, you've got to figure out how to get out there and meet a whole lot more people. And how easy it is to do it is when you sit around with people and a party. Otherwise you got to figure out another way. I told them in the end, if they had a better way to make a whole lot more contacts, like 50 to 75 to 100 a month, let me know. We'll do that in March. But this month we're going to try to do the parties and book parties from parties.
Yep. And honestly, if we have even start with, a PC appreciation party for Neora or a Neora launch party, and then take it from there and go to the next level of getting parties from that party. I mean, you can start there if you want. But she's doing a challenge with her team to contact 20 people, get 2 to 4 parties. And if you don't get, 2 to 4 parties out of those 20 people, go to the next 20. And then she's doing incentives specifically for her team, like a conference ticket for so many, and a collagen gift set, the whole 4 bundles, she gets a prize. So she's doing her own team thing, but just an awesome idea that we definitely wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so a couple things that I wanted to talk about tonight. First off, I would love to get, Ellen, if you're ready, I would love to get another speaker on to share with us. Ellen went to a leadership retreat this past weekend that she earned in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was for anyone that was newly ranked in regional marketing director or national marketing director, correct? Yeah, I believe
it was ED or RMD.
Okay, ED, RMD, excuse me. And I wanted her to give us some tips and things that maybe she learned in regards to leadership and building, since it's the leadership call. So go ahead, Ellen.
Okay, thank you. It was an amazing weekend. Felt so spoiled and so thankful to be there with these amazing leaders. I mean, they were just fantastic. They kind of gave us their tips, but what they really focused on was mindset and coming from a place of gratitude, and what you focus on grows. And, you can't be in a place of fear and doubt and faith at the same time. So really, if you're doubting yourself, you're not going to be moving forward. So just getting in that right mindset, because they can't coexist together. So faith and hope over fear and doubt, always. So we just talked about, how we can do that with our mindset. And I just noticed the most was that they had never doubted themselves in terms of where they were going and how quickly they were going to do it. So there was never any doubt, and it was just a great takeaway, not only for our own businesses and to have an unwavering belief that you can get to the next level or whatever goal that you're trying to reach, but to not put any doubt in your team as well. So never placing that thought in their head that something would be impossible. Because I actually remember when I was running for regional, and I honestly, the morning I hit, I didn't think I was going to get it until I heard from Kim and Shallon, and they, just instilled the belief in me. So just took away from it that I'm going to believe that I'll hit my next rank, and I'm going to work towards that. And, there's no doubt in my mind it's going to happen. I'm giving myself a certain amount of time frame, but you can't have any doubts. You just have to believe it, and you have to keep doing your personal development every day and writing down your goals and writing down what you're thankful for and just coming from a place of gratitude. So that was big. Jennifer Elston did some training on the comp plan, which was great. she actually had the opportunity to meet with the people that created the comp plan. So I'm going to quote her because I don't want to say it incorrectly. So you guys should write this down. I did in my little book over the weekend. And the key to the comp plan is building the PC team bonus, which is people getting their 9, which is the key to elite director, which is the key to ranking up, which is the key to increasing your checks.
Okay,
So I'll say it again. I'll say it again. The key to the comp plan is building the team PC bonuses, which is the key to elite director, which is the key to ranking up, which is the key to increasing our checks. So, and how we were able to use that. So obviously focusing on everybody getting their 9 PCs and getting 1 BP a month. So that's what we're doing. Get 9, get 1, get 9, get 1. So you can get your check match, your team PC bonus. And clearly, which you guys already know, is trying to get as many people as we can to elite director. So you may have done this before, I don't know, but we put people in categories, A, B, C, D. Have you guys done this before? If you haven't, you want to put your people in 4 categories. I'm going to start with D. And those are people that are inactive, have an inactive ADO, or not doing anything. Always want to reach out to them if we have promotions going on. Clearly, today we found out if anybody has not been active for 6 months, they can do that promotion. What is that one called?
Welcome back pack.
Welcome back pack. That's a great way to reach out to people if anybody's been inactive. So those people will be in your D category. Then you have people in your C category. 3 are free, maintain it. So for those people, they said to reach out to them, because if they're getting 3 or free, that they may be wanting to get that 6 PC bonus and getting the $50. So educating on them what their next goal could be. You know, it never hurts to mention the 9 as well. So those are people in the C working towards 3 or free. Then there are people in your B category. Those are people that come to regionals and show up at parties. They're usually your doers. They usually get their 9 PC bonus. So for those people, or they'll max out their free credit, those people you want to talk about getting 1 BP a month. So setting that goal for them. If they're already getting their 9, reaching out to them and having that be their goal. And then they talked about having your A people. Those people are leaders. You're able to duplicate yourself in those people. And the fact that you only need 3 or 4 A players to hit NMD. Some people think you need a ton of leaders. You don't, is what I got out of that. So replicating yourself so that you don't have to be everywhere and they can do what you're doing and do it within their teams. So I thought that was really powerful. In terms of, does anybody have any questions about the categories, the A, B, C, or D?
That was great. Thank you, Ellen. I love it.
You're welcome. And really just that your thoughts hold power. I mean, Jennifer Givens is huge into the science behind that. And she said it's proven that with science that your thoughts are powerful. So really believing it. That was it.
Well, awesome. I love it. Thank you so much. I feel like maybe like 3 years ago, someone told us about the A, B, C, D, but it was actually for PCs. So I don't even remember the BP category. So I love that.
There was one other thing that they mentioned about, and I don't want to you may have to help me elaborate on this, but not if you have a BP that's not really working the business, maybe wanting to convert them to a customer account again.
I just did that with two of my brand partners. I was like running for the trip, of course, too, and they ordered like $200 with the product in their BP, and I was like, no. I was like, so yeah.
Yeah, and I guess to get your 9, if people are running for their 9 too, it's more beneficial with the comp plan. Is that really why? What's behind it?
Yeah, I mean, you can just help them. I mean, now it's, I guess that they're going to offer 10% for both PPs and PCs, but I was actually like going to offer them a little something just to become a customer instead. But I didn't really even need to do that either. So just to kind of say, hey, I can, put your orders in for you, help you out as a customer versus as a brand partner. So
okay.
I mean, it works for me.
Some of my most loyal PCs are BP quitters, and I'm fine with that. And a lot of them, I'll sell it to them cash, because sometimes I have an overstock of cash, and I might need, depending on what promotion's going on, I may need to put the PC in as, or you never know where you're going to need to plug it in.
Yeah, most people we can come back to now with the welcome backpack and see if they want to do it that way. Honestly, I'm pitching it more so, and this is just like from the people that I got that kind of quit and stuff. They more than likely, they've done the business, and this is just my opinion, like they've done the business, maybe it didn't really work out for them. They might want to get back in with Neora and give it another shot. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm actually like pitching it more as like the discounted product, because the majority of those people love the product still, and they got in this business because of the product. And if they can get 8 products for $300, it's insanely a great price. And I'm pitching it more on that avenue as well. Like, hey, if you're going to use these products, you might as well get this big package,
But then once you get them in the conversation, it's also an easy way to say, well, wait a second, let's look and see what all comes in the 500 now, because don't you have to have 500 at time of enrollment to, or in the first 30 days to earn NGB?
Yeah, and also I was thinking about I'm because I didn't do the Founders Pack for $1,000, so I need to get 3 brand partners at $500. So another thing I was thinking of is, I'm going to get paid on these brand partners if I bring them in at $500. So I already have actually like 3 old brand partners that wanted to join the business, and the $300 pack. Sorry. So I'm going to do the $500, spend that extra $200, get paid on it, have the extra product, because now we have 14 products in the new kits. 14 products. That's huge. Give them their 8. I'll keep the rest. I'll get paid. I'll get all the Neora marketing materials, or at least maybe we can split them. And then I'll be in the Founders Pack or the Founders Program or whatever. So that's another thing of just tweaking things, and because
what I was talking about with the extra product that I sell for cash, because you never know where you're going to play around with it.
Yeah.
So I would upgrade someone from like a 300 to 500, that extra product I can sell to my cash regular.
And you're spending $600 and getting paid on it too, which is great. So anybody
take that product and go have a party. Use it as a hostess gift.
Yep, exactly.
Stuff for a hostess gift.
So all kinds of ideas, you guys, tons of ideas. So something in regards to this, what pretty much Ellen said, I want to piggyback off of it, this build PC bonus. Okay, so we need to build this PC bonus. So last month, I went through just a mock-up of where I would land, because I actually talked to Patrick, and I said he has kind of on the NMD level, he said he had like where we were going to fall at and stuff, so more of a breakdown. And so I honestly just assumed that I got the level 3 of $1,000 for my BPs. I was like, oh, well, what level am I at? And he said, no, you haven't got the $1,000 yet. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like awesome news, because that's another $1,000 in my paycheck, So I went down and broke this out last month, okay? I checked myself first. Okay, do I have 9 PCs? Yes. Checked all the boxes. This is actually that chart that we have pulled up in the file section of masters. Laminate this thing and use this month after month for you and your team, and have your team do the same, because it is going to be the way that we can totally build paychecks, make happy brand partners, build your paycheck, because not only am I helping them build their paychecks, I'm building my paycheck too. So for example, I went through my personally sponsored brand partners, 3 of them that I know are PC people and have 3 brand partners, okay? So Kim, I called Kim. Hey Kim, who are your brand partners that are personally sponsored that have 3 or free? She named 3 brand partners, and I plugged it in. Kim has 6 PCs. She named her 3 brand partners that are personally sponsored, and they're 3 free. They're 3-year free. Check, check, check. I went to 2 other brand partners that are my personally sponsored that have 3 brand partners, and asked them if they have their PC or their brand partners that have PCs, because they get a $500 bonus. And that's what I said. You're so close to getting a $500 bonus. If you can get, for example, Kathy to get 1 more PC, you will have a $500 bonus. And she's like, whoa, okay. So I'm already starting to like get the wheels turning on, okay, you can get this extra bonus, which in return will give me my bonus as well. And you can take it on a smaller scale of the $500 level, and then even the $200 level and all that. You guys, I missed this bonus last month after I did all the math. I missed it by 1 preferred customer. So you better believe if that is the case this month, I will be paying for that 1 preferred customer and getting a $1,000 bonus. So this is going to be the driver of volume. And if anybody, so we have a new comp plan, obviously, and LQV is going to be a factor on people's ranks now. This was not a factor before. This is a factor now. It's if LQV is anyone that you personally sponsored and whoever they personally sponsored, and so on and so forth. Okay. So if Jessica said, did you use a dry eraser? Yes. Just a dry eraser marker, and then I'm going to erase it. I need to erase it for this month. So LQV, people are going to fall at different ranks now. And I don't know where we're going to fall. It's going to come down to the end of the month where you're going to start seeing, and you're going to start seeing promotions in this month, because once those ranks are hit, you're going to be like, okay, yeah, people are getting promoted. This is where they're at and all of that. But don't miss out on this extra income that people can get, and how everyone's paycheck is just going to go up and up and up because of this awesome, awesome PC bonus. Obviously, you have to have your 9 PCs too. That's going to be a factor for some people. But start mapping it out. Start seeing, okay, who are on my team that I think can really get this and do this. Shalyn, I talked to her today. She is going to do a call because we have a lot of directors that now are going to fall very, very close to Lexus or whatever that level is here. So we're going to get a call to get together all of the directors, and we're going to try to pretty much take this comp plan and how to figure it out to get people to Lexus and what they need to do to get to Lexus. So that's going to be on the horizon. The NMD called today. They said if you have a lot of questions in regards to any questions that you might have from your team, you can obviously ask us in the Masters Leadership Facebook group, but go to Neora Wiki. Is it Wiki? I don't know. Wiki? W-I-K-I.
Neora Wiki, babe.
Wiki. Yes, Wiki.
I always say it wrong. I learned it wrong, and now I say it wrong. Wiki. Okay, so it's Neora Wiki. Look at all those questions. I actually went in there today for an international side thing, and it's great. It's great information to have available to us. That's all I have besides driving conference. I think even with Mom's promotion out in regards to driving the promotion, you get a free ticket. Like, we need to just continue because Nashville is so close. Nashville is going to be huge. It's going to, you know how it is. It's momentum. It's energy coming out of there. We're going to have a run going out of it. And so something to think about, and kind of, I don't want to go into the conversation now, but I kind of want to go into it, but I know it might lead, but do we want to do a run going into conference? Have we kind of thought about that or have an opinion about that?
A lot of stuff going on right now, and I would just drive the
PC bonus.
PC bonus. I mean, that's pretty sweet. That's going to build. That's going to get retention. That's going to be growth. That's going to be more money. That's going to be rank advancements. That's going to be.
Yeah, I think so too. And then they're going to do.
Also new. I hate to throw.
Oh yeah.
More stuff in.
Well, they're going to do, I think, a run after conference. So that'll kind of just be what we're going to do after conference, and then just drive this before conference. I think that's a good idea.
We need to keep that on the forefront all the time. When we do a run, this would be the run, was to get the 9 and all that. We just need to keep talking about this, so people don't wait to the last week and then go, oh, I gotta get my 9. No, you can't do it the last week. You can't do it. You got to plan it out. So we just need to keep sharing it.
Yep.
We should probably celebrate the people that are getting 3 or like quickly.
Yeah.
And or encouraging it, just early on, or people that are getting it early on. Or if they've got
you can celebrate people that got 3 or free and go, whoa, they're halfway to their 6.
Exactly. Or private message them, or do it in Masters and say, wow, you're halfway to, you're 150.
Right. Right.
Just to, and I love that idea that you had about those parties and booking parties from parties. That's great, because I have a lot of parties this month. So I'm going to use that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll put my document, because I could care the document I put together to tell everybody how to do it. The only thing it's going to have on it that I'll take off are my prizes. I could just put it in the Masters Leader group. Where do you want me to put it, Paisha? Do you want me to put it out?
Can you take off the prizes and put it in Masters and just say, hey, this is going to be a great way to meet new connections, get more PCs and brand partners. And
you can pull it and look at it, because I have verbiage on how to ask people for the parties, and then I have verbiage on when you're in the party, how you ask a person to have a party from the party. So it's all in there. I'll put it in.
Great. Thank you.
Cool. Anything else that you guys can think of or want to chat about?
Stacy Bradford's wearing an NSYNC t-shirt.
I can't even see it. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I thought it was worth mentioning.
Oh gosh. All right, girls. If there's nothing else, we'll get off here and have an awesome month. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Thank you.